My parents demanded I give my entire $50,000 college fund to my older brother because he got his girlfriend pregnant and needed a house, so I spent every single penny on a non-refundable trip around the world and sent them postcards from every stop. Growing up, I was the invisible child, while my brother Brandon was the golden boy. If Brandon got a C in math, my parents hired a private tutor. If I got an A, they asked why it wasn't an A+. Brandon got a brand new truck for his 16th birthday. I got a city bus pass. I worked 3 jobs all through high school, mowing lawns, flipping burgers, and tutoring kids. I saved every dollar because I knew my parents wouldn't pay for my college. By the time I was 18, I had saved $50,000 in a high-yield savings account that my parents didn't have access to. Last month, Brandon comes home with big news. He got his girlfriend pregnant. They are both unemployed. They have no savings, and they are living in my parents' basement. My parents sat me down at the kitchen table. My mom was crying, saying how blessed we are to have a new baby coming. Then my dad looks at me and says, "We need you to sign a check." I asked what for. He said, "Brandon needs a down payment for a house for his new family. We know you have that money sitting in your account doing nothing, and since you are family, you need to step up." I stared at them. I didn't scream. I didn't argue. I just asked, "So, my future doesn't matter?" My mom stopped crying instantly. She glared at me and said, "You are being selfish. Brandon has a child on the way. You can just take out student loans like everyone else. He needs this more than you." They spent the next week harassing me, guilt-tripping me, and even threatening to kick me out if I didn't do the right thing. So I decided to do the right thing for myself. I went to the bank the next morning, but I didn't withdraw cash. I booked flights. First class to Tokyo, then Bali, then Paris, then Rome. I booked 5-star hotels, private tours, Michelin-star dinners. I prepaid for everything. Non-refundable. I spent $48,000 in 4 hours. That night at dinner, my dad slid a checkbook across the table and said, "Write the check." I smiled and said, "I can't." "Why not?" he yelled. "Because the money is gone," I said. "I leave for Tokyo tomorrow morning." The silence was deafening. Brandon's face went pale. My mom started screaming like a banshee. My dad tried to grab my phone to cancel the flights, but I told him, "It is non-refundable, Dad, sorry." I packed my bags that night and left. For the last 3 weeks, I have been sending them photos of me eating sushi in Japan and surfing in Bali. Brandon is still stuck changing diapers in a damp basement while I am sipping wine in the Mediterranean, and honestly, the view from here is worth every single penny.